All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Are y'all ready?
Yep.
Let's get it. Okay, y'all. We're coming to the end of the year. I don't know about y'all, but this year has felt like a big-ass hangover from 2020. I personally felt like 2021 forced me to build myself up from the ground up. I felt like I hit rock bottom a couple times, honestly. And you know the phrase, rock bottom is the solid foundation for which I rebuilt my life. Well, I did that. I am doing that. I learned a lot about myself this year, but I think the number one thing I learned is that yes, there's a such thing as being too selfish, but there's also a such thing as being too selfless, to the point you're cheating yourself and your own feelings and potential. And as much as making decisions for your own life may hurt someone, if not making that decision hurts you, then what's the point? Who wins? You have to lock in on you and figure your shit out before you give yourself to other people. It's just not fair to anybody to bring past pain and feelings into your current situation. If your foundation isn't solid, then what can you build? I just want to say I appreciate y'all and love y'all, brothers. And like I said, this year is almost over, but I feel like we are just getting started. Let's lock in, y'all. Let's keep it 100 at all times. Let's give the people some real shit.
Amen.
Let's get going, y'all.
My brother.
Let's get going.
What's good, family? Welcome to Possibly Impaired, where we talk about what's going on in the world, what that means to us as black men in this world, and plenty of other topics that most people probably need to be a little impaired to talk about. So grab that drink, spark that shit, and consume responsibly.
All right. We're back. My brothers are back.
Back.
Like we never left. With another episode of Possibly Impaired, y'all.
Another one.
I feel good today. I don't know if it was that shot, but I feel good now. I feel good.
Might have kick-started something.
Yeah. But like I said, we're back with another episode of Possibly Impaired. We took a couple weeks off, just locking in. We did a giveaway that I want to talk about at the end of the episode because I want to thank a lot of people for that. But I'm here with my brothers, Vel and Corey.
Yes.
Vel, how you doing, bro?
Right.
I'm alive,
Yeah,
motherfuckers! I'm alive! I died, but I came back to life. I did not have the COVID. I just want to clear that up.
Right.
I had the fucking flu. It may have been because I went to Florida, but who knows?
Hey, who knows?
right. You know.
But I was literally dead for like 3 days. No joke. It hurt to pee.
God damn.
I
Really?
couldn't even lift my dick. I was just so much pain. But, you know, somebody started fit for me to be here today, and I'm here. And this is the most I've seen people in like 2 weeks. So
I'm glad.
excuse me if I'm a little,
Out of
excited about it. But I miss y'all. I miss y'all,
We
niggas.
miss you, bro. We miss you. Bro.
Glad you alive, brother.
We miss you, man. I was
Yep.
glad.
Glad you made it back.
From the dark side?
From the dark side, bro.
Yeah, I was fucked up.
Damn, how long was you sick for?
I was really sick for like 3 days where I really was just like fucked up. And then I started to feel better, you know. I'm not 100%, but like I'm about like 85%.
Those hot toddies keep you together?
This shit is a miracle. Drugs rule the world.
They do.
Free the drug.
Free the drugs.
Free the drugs. That's my campaign. That's what I'm fighting for in 2022.
I swear. That's a good segue because we're gonna get into 2022 at the end of this episode. But Corey, how you doing, bro?
Pretty good. I'm ready to start the new year, end this year strong, and go into 2022 with, momentum. I guess would be the word.
Got you.
But yeah, I'm doing good.
You ending this year off strong, bro. You
Trying.
You doing a lot, man. I commend you for that.
You doing a lot.
We all are doing a lot.
Between the lines.
All right. So like I said, in the intro, we got a couple things to talk about today. And in the intro, I raised one question to y'all. So the first question I wanted to really ask y'all was, what did you learn about yourself this year in 2021? I don't know who wants to go first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Belle, you got it?
Go ahead.
I learned that I still don't fuck with bananas. I hate bananas.
Okay.
With a passion.
Okay. Did something happen?
No, I don't fuck with bananas.
Okay.
I know they're good for you and they have lots of potassium and shit in them. they make me vomit. I can't. I really tried this year to be like, I can get over this phobia thing I got with bananas, like eating it and all that shit. I can't. As soon as it comes near my smell, I start to like convulse. Like my body's like reject. Okay.
That's crazy.
But on a serious note, that's real serious because you got to know I can't fuck with a, I don't.
I get it. Hey, bro. Hey, whatever you learned this year.
Right.
No levels to what you learned this year.
Right.
But on a serious note, I learned to have that I am capable of self-fulfilling my own prophecies.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
If you manifest it, it can happen. You just got to put it out into the universe, the atmosphere. You know, I believe in God, so put it out to God and let him do his work and let me do my part. You have to do your part and you have to put in the work for whatever it is that you want to get. And sometimes the work isn't pretty and sometimes the work isn't fun, but you got to put in the work if you want it. Because, like, there's nothing that's just going to be handed to you.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's just you're just going to get and grab. So it requires work. And I learned that, like, you know, I can put in the work if it's something I really want and focus on. And that and patience. Like, I really thought I had a lot of fucking patience.
You got tested this year?
I got tested this year.
Right.
Get into a fucking relationship. You get tested about like the levels in which you are patient and which you know, can tolerate and things like that. And you know, so
That's the number one test.
it's the number one thing. So like I have patience and I learned to live in it. Don't run from stuff. Live in it. Let it breathe on you. No matter if it's good or you think it's bad, you got to live in it because the moment you start running from that shit, it swings back around like a boomerang and gets you. So, you know, that's a couple of things, but you know, I don't fuck with bananas.
Roundabout time.
Roundabout time, the main fact.
I hate
the
bananas.
main fact.
I feel it though. No, I definitely
what I
feel
mean?
what you're saying with that. Well, not the banana side. Not the banana thing. I fuck with banana.
Yeah, I do too.
But
Fuck y'all.
I get what you're saying. With the people when people pray or like wish for stuff, they think it's just supposed to happen. They don't realize the work you have to put into making it happen. If you pray, it gives you the possibilities of it. You know what I mean? But you still have to put the work in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Hard work is something that I think is left. People don't really grasp a hold of it because we see things on social media and you think that's the end thing. Like you want the end thing, but you don't want to do the fucking process
know
in
the
the
whole
middle
process to get to it.
to that end thing. And sometimes getting to that end thing, you end up selling your soul. And I never want to sell my soul for anything. So, you know, sometimes that means walking away from shit like you were talking about in the introduction if it's going to be the betterment of yourself. But you have to preserve yourself because you can't be good for anybody else if you don't preserve yourself.
facts, man.
What would you say your level of patience is at now?
It's at a 29.
What was it?
29 out of 10.
No, 29 out of like 50.
Oh, okay.
No. I didn't say no. Listen, I thought I was very patient with certain things, and I really was. But when it came to things like I realized this is like a hard thing about myself, like I had to look in the mirror and be like, yeah, you kind of fucked up. You kind of fucking up. When I desired something that I wanted it to happen the way I wanted it to happen. And that's not necessarily good for everybody around that you care about, like, or whatever you're trying to do. Like, of course you want things to happen the way you want them to happen all the time. That's a little bit being selfish, but there's a process to it. And just because you feel a certain way, you can't make somebody else feel the certain way you feel about a situation or make them have the outcome that you want to have and you're made up in your head. And that's what that, you know, that word compromise comes into play. And compromise is a hard thing. You have to have it with yourself. Like there's some things you reach for and you don't quite make it to the thing. And you can't be like that hard on yourself about it because I'm great at it. I used to be excellent. Like I'm a master at being the toughest on myself than anybody else. I really am.
I feel that.
And I gotta give some slack. I gotta give myself some slack. Grace, call it grace. I gotta give myself some grace. So if I gotta give myself some grace, that means I gotta give other people I love and care about some grace too. Because people fuck up, and nobody's fucking perfect, and people make decisions in moments with things they have and the tools they have in front of them, not realizing that these tools or these decisions are going to impact you in this way. Fair. They're not really trying to impact you. They're trying to, you know, take care of themselves or like do things that are going to look out for themselves, and they're not trying to hurt you. And keep, if your circle's tight, like I like my circle to be tight. I don't need any hanger-ons or I just like
people that aren't benefiting you.
Yeah, if somebody's not benefiting me, it's just me. Like I try to get rid of it because I want people around me that are benefiting me and uplifting me and holding me accountable for actions and things that I do, even when I don't want to hear it or even when I'm like, no, fuck you. Like in my head, I'm probably saying like, fuck you, motherfucker, but then if it's somebody I really value their opinion and shit about some shit, then I'd be like, okay, well, I think you kind of fucked up, and you have to own up to that shit.
Yeah.
And I fuck up, like I'm not fucking perfect, nobody is, but the grace and letting me know, I fucked up. I'm trying to rebuild this. I'm trying to do it in a different way, and I'm gonna make mistakes along the way. But if you really rocking, then we gonna get this shit together. We gonna get it tight.
Yeah, I feel that, man. That's commendable, bro. That's commendable. For sure.
Some of it, what Lavelle said, I kind of agree with, or I have the same similar answers with. So just certain stuff about the inner self and things like that. But also, I would say I also realized for myself that goals are achievable, as long as you, like you were saying, put the work towards it. In a sense, you can pray on and things like that, but some things are given to you because you deserve it. And I think this year I realized that. And then sometimes there are bad things that you deserve because you put yourself in that situation, which is another thing that I found out in myself. Also realized that it's okay to have issues and be broken as a person, which is why how you support mental health, things like that, right there with you, because there's things that me as a person that I realize I need to
talk about
and resolve. So
not the Greek god.
Not Corey. Corey do everything right.
Everything right.
Okay, but no, seriously though.
No, yeah, but and that's the thing, I'm doing everything. So
yeah,
and that falls into it too, which is self-care. So because of that, because of me realizing that and knowing that it's okay now to have issues, all that stuff, I'm working on the repairs for that, and then also just striving for doing whatever I want. I mentioned it once on here before. I'm at the point where I feel like I can do anything and everything, and that's just what.
That's beautiful.
I've been
That's
trying
amazing.
to do.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So that's about it for me, though.
You locked in. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
What about you?
You
went over it.
I kind of went over it. My thing is just that was the biggest thing I learned was what I said in the intro, really. And honestly, what y'all said was also a part of it. Knowing your power is something that I learned about myself this year a lot more. Just knowing that, like you said, you're capable. Anything is possible if you just put the work in, man.
Yeah.
If you just put the work in, bro. I literally am I'm in vocal classes right now. I'm taking singing lessons right now, bro.
Right.
Just weird shit though. But you know what I mean?
That's cool though.
It's just
anything's
fun.
possible.
Yeah, it's just fun. I can't sing a lick, bro. I can't sing for shit. But it's just fun taking yourself out of your own comfort zone and just trying shit and just being in situations where you just don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? And that's what I learned a lot about myself this year. Is that if I feel like putting yourself in uncomfortable situations unlocks your creativity.
That experience aspect.
Yeah.
Of going through something new.
There was another thing that just popped in my head about this year's learning about putting yourself in those uncomfortable situations and just anything's possible, but also letting go of the fact that everybody is not going to get it. Everybody's not going to understand.
That's a very good point.
Everybody's not going to get it, and they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
And you got to be comfortable with yourself to know that they're not supposed to. Even the people that you love the most may not get or may not understand what it is that you're doing, but sticking to it and just going through with it because that's just what you got to do. And it's hard. That's the harder road to go through and just being uncomfortable with it. The easier one is just to be complacent. In my opinion, to be complacent and be like, okay, well, this is what is expected of me.
Yeah.
So I should do this because this is what it is expected of me. But I really don't fuck with it or feel it that much, but I'm just gonna do it.
Okay.
And I've done that for some number of times in my life where like this is expected of me to be this world-renowned classically trained chef, but like I just wasn't feeling it, so I said fuck it, I need to do something else, and I'm more fulfilled at what I'm doing right now, even though I'm making way less money in the nonprofit world, but it really is something that I'm very passionate about, and it fulfills me.
That's good.
So
that's dope.
Gotta do what you love.
Do what you love, man.
Yeah, gotta do what you love.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I look at it like the money's gonna come, man. Like
Of course,
money's gonna come, and if you have your like priorities in order, you can make enough money to sustain living.
You are 100% right, Khalil. It's not about millions of dollars.
Yeah.
It's about what you're comfortable with and what you can do with it, because you can do a lot with a little if you know how.
Yeah, I guess everybody can sustain living doing something in the field of what they love to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, not saying that everybody could just be a singer if you want to be a singer, or if you want to hoop or something.
Yeah.
But in that field, if you love sports, you could be in the sports field and have a nice living doing something in sports if you love it. You know what I mean?
Still be around it.
Still be around the environment. You know. So I think we just have to make a shift of that, because everybody, we all are shooting for the stars. We all want to be that. We all want to be LeBron or Drake or whatever. So it's like, which is cool. Like,
I just want to be LeBron's kid.
Hey,
you need a fourth kid. You can adopt an adult. I'm with it.
You gonna be a serial kid and dunking on these little high school?
Hey, this picture that happening right now in my head.
But I got held back a couple times.
No, sorry, but for real, what you're saying is dead on. 100%.
But no, seriously. But no, yeah. Those were some of the things we learned. I do want to get into I do want to start talking to our viewers a little more and getting their opinions on what they feel are some big things they learned, and honestly, down the line questions that they have that they want to ask us too. That's something I want to just something I want to talk to our listeners about. But so yeah, that was that. We got a little deep. We got a little deep for a second. now we're gonna hit our first commercial break and come back with our favorite moments of this year. So let's do that. I want to shout out my guy Rico Blue. He just dropped his EP due to personal reasons. 3 tracks available on all streaming platforms right now. Y'all, please go check that talented young brother out. Go give him a listen, and let's get back to the show. Big bet. Corey, what was your favorite moment of 2021?
This is about to be good.
I had a couple on my way over here I was thinking about, but I think my favorite moment was being in Mexico for Belle's birthday.
Okay.
Because
what's up?
You took my moment.
Hey man, listen, there's a lot of moments during that trip, but
some we can't talk about on air.
But for me personally, I don't know, man. It was just something about like being in the warmth, and you know what I'm saying. Obviously, it was a good feeling because back home it's cold and stuff like that. But like, it was just something about being there, the scenery, and like the yacht and all that kind of stuff. It just like I was just super happy, bro. Like nothing could go wrong.
Nothing was bad.
And I would have still been happy, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit could have got canceled. They could have told me my flight got, like, it wouldn't have mattered. Like, I would have been, I'd been cool with it. Like, I'd have just moved into the resort. Like, I'll just stay here, start over. But, like, that was probably one of the happiest I've been in a while. And then our trip to Denver was fun also. And that was, like, a week or two later. Different weather, but still a great moment. You go ahead, Bill.
He took my moment. I was gonna say Tulum, Mexico. Like being on that yacht, being in the ocean. The ocean for me is like therapeutic. It's like at peace. I was so happy. I was extremely happy. Like, you know, I can't remember the last time I was that fucking happy like that. Like, and that was in February. I was so happy. The group of people we were with was like, it was just like this like kismic thing. And shout out to like my cousins who all came on the trip, and like it was just like it was good. I was just extremely happy. And then our trip was good too, but then like this year, like to be honest, like that was a good moment, but like I found myself like really connecting and being in a relationship with her this woman. And that was good too.
Okay.
That was good too.
So the moment in general of being that
yeah, like connecting with somebody and like having somebody see you. Like she sees me. And that's like that's all I've ever wanted, for somebody to just see me and be okay with me. And so like, but that trip was like, and being in the ocean, it's something about like, I need water in my life. And like, you know, jumping in the ocean and swimming and just like, it was just like, everything was good. Everything was good.
I feel that. I feel that.
Good.
That's crazy. My favorite moment is kind of for the same reasons that y'all said. It was the Cali trip for me. Okay. It was the California trip. It was the I wasn't in the best mental state at the time, but I mean, in my opinion, I was in the best state in my opinion. You know what I mean? It's California, you know what I mean? Like we in Cali, you know. So it's like for the same reason. The weather was nice. Being by an ocean. I've been reading this book about I don't know if y'all hip to Reiki.
I am.
I know you. I figured you would be like. It's like the whole chakras and all the third eye and all that type of stuff. I've been reading that type of stuff. And one of the chakras is the sacral chakra. And I think one of the ways to cure that is being around water. Yeah. Is being around water. And that was so I didn't even realize that until like a week ago that was the
So the Reiki, explain to me what the Reiki chakra is.
It's Reiki is that's something we should do an episode about, honestly. It's a lot deeper.
Okay.
And I got the perfect person
for sure
that knows that stuff.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Yep,
absolutely. I would love to talk to him.
Shout out Mika.
Oh, sorry.
Well, then
yeah.
Okay, I would love to talk to her.
Okay.
So it's basically it's a way of living kind of. It's it's like a healing technique. And for that chakra to be healed, it's about going near water. And I didn't realize that at the time, but looking back on it after reading all this stuff, I saw how the water really affected me, and it really like the same way it did for y'all. Like it really affects your energy and your emotions, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, that's why California was my favorite trip, honestly.
I just want to say also shout out to the raccoon that invaded our yacht. Also,
a raccoon invaded in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't tell you about that.
I don't think y'all told me about that,
bruh. So we that's why I like had a little reaction when Lavelle said it, because I was like, oh shit, I forgot about it. That was one of the reasons why it was my favorite moment, was because we were all on the boat. And
I was in the water.
Lavelle was in the water. Other relative was in the water too, but like some of us were still on the yacht. We also had a cousin who was terrified of the water, so like he was still in full clothes, like gear and everything,
like Timberlands.
Yeah, with a life jacket still on. But anyway,
that would have been me. I can't swim.
So we're all chilling, right? And then next thing you know, I like one of my cousins is like, they're like, oh shit, like, you know, watch out, like point. and mind you, we are in the ocean, so I'm like, what could possibly be behind me right now? Like somebody's telling me to watch out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking of the word. I don't know what the fuck. I thought
it was a shark.
Yeah, like I thought a shark done damn near jumped up in the air like fucking Jaws is about to get me. You know what I'm saying? So I turn around, and my other cousin turn around. Next thing you know, you just see this raccoon like coming running down the yacht, bro. Like fast, like scurrying. Everybody like, oh. Right there. So we all in front of the boat, like going crazy because I could come down. Yeah. Vel and my other cousin, they're all in the back of the yacht. Like they can't really see what's going on, but they hear us.
I heard all this commotion.
So raccoon gets scared because we're all screaming. So it goes down. It like runs down the side of the boat, heads to the back, and like I can't see where it's at, but I can see through the windows of the yacht and stuff. So I can see when it meets everybody else, because like the workers, like they're like, oh, like you can see people like jumping and like reacting and screaming. And then I think I see the Lavelle in the water like, oh shit. He was like, oh shit. So then they said like the workers was like trying to get the raccoon off the yacht. Yeah. And they eventually like get him off of the yacht into the ocean, and then the raccoon swam back on the yacht.
Back on the yacht.
Like
We in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh, so he needs somewhere to go. He's like, y'all ain't leaving me, bro. I'm here with y'all.
He like, what? Y'all thought about it. I'll get back on this boat. Eventually, they finally get him back off again, and then it starts swimming towards like the island.
Yeah.
And one of the workers eventually like got on this little paddle boat or whatever. But that shit was so funny because I was not expecting it. They said like sometimes
they parked like the boat, docked the boat in like in a mangrove, and so like it got on board because it's part of his food and got stuck.
Nobody like clear out
it off
or
stuff
whatever.
like that.
But that shit was funny.
That was so funny because I was in the water, so all I heard was people like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on this boat? And then all of a sudden, I was like, holy shit! Y'all should learn how to swim. How about that?
Man, I was like, I'll tell you one thing. I was not gonna abandon ship though.
You weren't gonna jump if the raccoon came on you?
I would have fought the nigga before I jumped in the ocean.
You would have fought the nigga. Bro, it's a raccoon.
Hey, I'd take my chance with a raccoon than in the ocean.
I'm saying you said I'm gonna fight that nigga like you said it like it was a human being.
That's how I'm
Square up.
It's all a mindset. That's how you gotta win. Like I'm fighting another nigga right now. Yeah, I'm about to win.
That was so funny. That's
all right. Well, yeah. So those are our favorite moments. So
yeah.
Would y'all got any more? I know you seem like you had a couple more.
No, that was it.
Okay.
It popped into my head.
Okay.
When Bill was explaining.
Okay. So all right. So yeah. So we went over what happened this year. Let's look into the future now. Let's look forward now, and we're gonna hit another commercial break and come back with goals for 2022.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
What's up, everybody? It's Corey over here, social media manager for Possibly Impaired. When you listen to the episode, if you find anything you love, like, or even hate, we want to hear your feedback. So please follow us at possibly_impaired on Instagram, just to let us know how you feel. Can't wait.
All right.
My bad.
No, you good. We back. So, all right. So let's just get into it. Vel, goals for 2022.
Dang, pressure.
While you do that, I'll pour some more shots.
All right.
Do you need a shot before you talk about it?
No.
Okay.
I can do two things at once.
Oh shit.
Oh, you can't.
Khalil can't.
You just pour that all over the table.
I'm a bartender too.
The truth.
Right.
So 2022, I think we're going into.
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah, 2022.
Oh, 2022.
One thing I do want to like focus on in 2022 is actually really like taking a Spanish class.
Okay.
Really?
So I'm gonna do the Duolingo.
Okay.
And try to do it every night, like at least like they have those lessons that you do. And then I want to speak. Well, I know people who do speak Spanish. I could like practice my Spanish with them, but I took French for like 12 years, like junior high, high school, and stuff like that. I know French, but if you start talking fast, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
At all. So and I know this because when I was in France, they started talking like, probably like we talk slang. I was like, Japar, and I couldn't.
Did you say Japar?
And I couldn't.
Parlez-vous.
I know bathroom, restaurant, like shit like that, but like I want to be, I want to be able to communicate in a different language, and I want to pick Spanish. So like I do know I want to do that, and I also know that like I want to continue to always embrace everything that comes my way, and walk into it. Even when I'm not so sure about it, but walk into it and like just let it happen. Like, I did learn, like, just to go back, like I did learn in the previous year that like once you surrender to whatever it is, you just gotta let it happen, and you'll be surprised at what could happen when you do surrender. When you stop fighting it, when you stop being like, I don't know, this is da. Just surrender to the process, and you'll be surprised about the beauty that you can make out of that.
Enjoy the process too.
Yeah, and enjoy it. Yeah, and sometimes it's not so enjoyable, but also just enjoy like going through that whole thing because it's really about the process. I really believe it's about the process. It's not about the end result. It's not about where you started. It's about the fucking process. And if you get that down packed, once you get to this result, you'll be like, well, shit. This is the result I got out of that. I'm gonna go through another process to get to something better on the other side of it, and I believe in the process of it all. So
trust the process.
Yeah, trust the process. That's one of my trust the fucking process. That's one of my favorite quotes. It's a Jay-Z quote, by the way.
Good.
Jay-Z, Joel Embiid. Corey?
Jam beat. I would say one of the things that Lavelle said I also agree with. Is kind of just the being open to things that come your way. Also just the embracing, I guess you could say, embrace what was brought to you. Because most times there's a reason why it's brought to you. In things that happen to you in your life. Also, goals, just like we talked about, how I mentioned before, like there's some goals I want to do personally. I want to go to another country next year. I don't know where, but I do want to go somewhere just to keep experiencing different cultures, backgrounds, things like that. And then also, I want to be happy. And what I mean by that is like I want to go a full year where I'm more positive than negative, mentally.
Okay.
And that's something that I really want to accomplish. So I would say those things, and I think my other goals will help create that outcome.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. So.
Yeah,
do y'all want to take the shot?
Yeah.
Let's take the shot.
Cheers.
Another one.
All right. Ooh. Screwball is the shit. I like screwball, yo. It's not bad.
Not bad.
Shit, my tolerance is low. I haven't drank in 2 weeks.
Oh, damn.
He already looked drunk.
I don't know if it kind of like relates. It kind of in a way relates to y'all. It's my goal for 2022. It's I want to be me in every room I walk into.
Okay.
That's the thing. Like I remember like early on in these episodes we had an episode about code switching and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I admit like that's me at times. Like growing up in this world, like you're just placed in all these different scenarios and you don't know what version of you will be accepted in this room.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that was always a thing that I struggled with growing up and still struggle with. So just being me in every situation I walk into, because I care about everybody and I care about how people feel, but at the same time, sometimes that can go overboard to the point where you care too much about what people feel and think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like that's just that's my goal for 2022, because I know I have a lot to give to the world, and I just have to lock in and do it.
And that's a real one, because then like sometimes, like you said, the code switching thing, sometimes I think the fear is like, oh, will people accept me for who I am?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's how you feel, but like I think some people, do feel that way, which I fell victim to that before. So
have I.
So like that is a big one that I think is important. That everybody should try and strive for. Because then once you start doing it, it becomes more comfortable. You just be like, okay, that wasn't bad. Like I could keep doing this. I could be myself everywhere.
Yeah. Go ahead, my bad.
I was gonna say like I think like that comes with like it should come. Well, for me, it came with like getting older and realizing that like I'm only cheating myself by not being who I am. And searching, not saying that I wasn't, but I was like turning the light down a little bit.
Dimming your light.
Yeah, dimming my light.
Yeah.
For others, it's like, no, I'm going to turn my light up. And whoever can feel those vibrations and know those vibrations are genuine and real are the people that I need to be around. And whoever can't, I don't need them to be a part of me.
Even if it hurts.
Even if it hurts. Yeah. And creating those boundaries. It's okay to create boundaries. And it's okay to fucking say no.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It really is okay to be like, no, I don't want to do that. I think I'm more comfortable with knowing like when I have a no, it's a no. I don't want to do that. And I don't have to like explain it or be like, no, that's not what I'm about right now. That's not what I'm doing right now. So no, I don't want to do that. And I'm cool with that. Before I'd be like, oh shit, I'm going to let somebody down. Am I going to disappoint somebody because I didn't go here or show up here? No, I don't want to do that. If you can't understand that, that's your problem. That ain't my problem. That's your problem.
And that goes hand in hand.
That goes hand in hand with family, friends, who the fuck ever. That's your problem.
Honestly. I also want to step into more uncomfortable conversations. Uncomfortable, like the whole thing with me saying going to singing classes, kind of in that sense. Like just put yourself in uncomfortable situations, trying to be more comfortable. I want to learn how to swim in 2022.
I can teach you.
Thank you. I'm gonna learn how to swim.
I can teach you.
2022, I'm gonna learn how to swim.
You about to get in the water and swim? I got you.
I'm gonna get somewhere.
Don't shake your head. I can.
What you about to say?
I can swim.
He can't teach you how to swim.
I
He can't
taught
teach me?
myself how to swim.
I know he can swim.
Yeah.
You know he can teach
But
somebody.
yeah, teaching, I don't know.
Wow. The confidence.
We're gonna learn how to swim. I'm gonna learn how to swim. He's gonna help me.
I can teach him how to swim. All you do, Khalil, all you do is go jump in 12 feet of water.
You about to die?
I don't like where this started. I don't like.
It's flight or flight. Either you gonna come up to the top or you gonna go down to the bottom.
So, what if I don't?
Right.
Then I don't know how to swim.
You see what I'm saying? That's exactly I'm trying to tell you. I knew ahead of time.
I feel like I know how to survive in the water. I know if I need to, I can figure it out.
That's why you just jump in 12 feet of water.
And what kind of survival?
Like, what kind of survival
like
tactics?
in the
Are
lake
you
or in
like-
the ocean?
I don't know. That's deep.
That's just two different levels.
Any kind of water you listen.
If it's in Lake Erie, I'm dying just from touching it.
Okay.
That's true.
Listen,
true.
we're not
I'm
doing
gonna
that to
turn
Lake
into a
Erie.
superhero.
Remember we was watching the Browns game and then they did
They
that,
showed
that
it, bro.
mug shot of the
You
lake.
missed it.
Like it was the worst time.
Oh my God, it
you
was
could
bad.
ever show of Cleveland.
It was bad.
Okay.
They you know how they show the scenery. of
Yes,
Cleveland?
they do.
These niggas showed
They
the
had an
lake.
air view.
They had the air view, but it was zoomed in on
There
the
was
boat.
sludge and stuff.
It literally like Bailey's, like somebody just rolling inside Bailey's.
That's algae.
Bro, it was brown, but then they didn't even move. They kept it on the boat, like the whole
Listen,
like
Khalil,
Can we
I-
trade with California?
yeah,
They water.
the whole
That's
scenery.
the ocean.
was
We have a
brown
lake,
water.
a fresh lake.
Fresh.
water.
Fresh.
Fresh water. There's no salt water in it.
Where is it fresh?
We,
It come through the plant first, and then it become fresh.
I'm
That's
gonna
what
teach
it
you how to
is.
swim. I can teach you how
All
to
right,
swim.
bet.
I can teach you how to
Bet.
swim.
For sure.
Man.
Corey, you gonna join this swim?
Not if we gotta jump in 12 feet.
You know how to swim?
No, but I'm not jumping in 12 feet deep.
We both gonna learn.
All right, y'all
I'm
know.
hiring somebody to teach me how to swim.
You can hire me.
you
I'm
want us,
fucking offering my services for free.
you want us to jump in 12
Look at you
feet
tearing
water?
black men down when they trying to do
Can I
something.
jump in 6 feet?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
No, but you can stand up in 6 feet.
I can't. I'm 5'8". 5'9".
Okay,
Yeah,
how about
be
8
better.
feet? You gotta feel like you about to die. That's when you don't know how to swim.
Hey, if my nose is underwater, I feel like I'm about to die.
Yeah, thank you.
good. Yeah.
If it's here, I'm stressed.
Bro, I be stressed like a motherfucker, bro. I swear. When your legs don't move how you want them to move, and the water controlling your shit.
So speaking of swimming, we was in Mexico,
Yeah.
and when I was swimming in the ocean and shit, I had the the life jacket on. Bro, I swear I was swimming for like 5 minutes. I wasn't going anywhere, and that's when I knew like if I ever get stuck in the ocean, bro, like
It's the current.
it's a wrap. It's a
I
wrap.
just jumped right in off the boat.
Yeah, he did.
No life jacket. Who needs a life jacket?
I was the only one to use the pool in California.
That shit was cold.
It was cold.
It was cold as shit.
It was cold.
cold as
though.
shit.
I
I
wanted
put
to.
my feet in.
I put my feet in.
Yeah.
But no, the currents are strong, bro.
Listen, I would like to be your guru
Okay.
in this world of swimming.
Okay.
Khalil, you are a fucking Pisces. You should know how to swim.
It's fair.
I
Fair
don't think
point.
that's fair, but okay.
I don't know. I think I should know how to swim. I do think I should know how to
I
swim.
think you should like, break the stereotype.
Because I love water too much. I love
Break
being
the
in the ocean.
stereotype of black people who don't know how to swim. Break it.
I'll break it.
All right.
2022. I'm learning how to swim.
All right. I'm learning Spanish.
Boys learning Spanish. Bell's learning Spanish.
I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
He's taming hoes.
But
Okay.
okay, no, I'm not. No, first of all, no, I'm not.
No, he's not.
I learn how to swim too, or
You don't want to. You don't
Or language.
trust. You don't trust your beloved cousin.
no. You're telling me to
What
jump.
you just said no too damn fast.
Because you're telling me to jump in 12-foot water.
Because listen to me. Trust the process. You're not trusting the
how
process.
did you learn how to swim?
I ran and jumped into Shamu's tank at SeaWorld.
Okay,
Is that how you learn how to swim?
Yes.
that is not me. That doesn't mean that was a smart decision. that's what I'm saying.
That's why they put the guardrails back up. Like I did that.
You did that.
Talk to Melvin. He'll tell you.
You're the reason SeaWorld is the way it is.
Yes. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Is that a good thing?
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. That doesn't mean you did it correctly. I mean, the Spanish thing is a big one though. That would be smooth. You just gotta stick with it, though.
I gotta stick with it. And I converse with people who speak Spanish.
I did it right before we went to Mexico. It was working for a little
You
bit.
did do it.
It worked.
Yeah.
Didn't it? It was working for
It was
you.
working for a little bit. I just stopped after we left Mexico because I didn't need to use it on, but I should have kept going.
You should.
I'm about to do it.
I would do that too, honestly.
So when we go to
Or
Spain,
if you do like a real class.
We should do that as a we should do
real-
you
more.
want to go to Spanish class together, everybody?
We should do a group. We should do more group stuff, y'all.
Like a real
Like
Spanish
that.
class.
Yeah,
We'll go to Spanish class. You know what? Pick a Spanish class at where Tri-C. Like,
Yeah.
we'll go to the class at night, and we all three in class together.
No,
Yep.
you can't do the Spanish. You can't
No
do
work will get done.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're
but
right.
you can't do the Tri-C because I think if you take those, that means you already know like a certain level. Of
No,
Spanish.
like the beginner Spanish, like the
I
intermediate.
know a little bit.
I know a little bit Spanish too. Thickness is beautiful.
we don't know shit.
What? What?
We don't know shit about Spanish.
I know a little bit.
We know a little bit, but
I
not-
count to 9,
Banyo?
and I can say my birthday.
Okay, what is that gonna get you?
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, like
That's-
you need
I
something
feel like
to like
the
hold
amount
a,
we
like
know.
have a sentence, like hold a
Yeah.
conversation. So like we go to Barcelona because
Yeah.
Barcelona's beautiful. Y'all should go to Barcelona.
I haven't been.
I was thinking South America, but continue.
Barcelona,
Okay.
and you know a little bit of Spanish, it can get you a long way. Like
No,
you
I
know,
believe it.
You know what I
I
mean?
mean, we in Spain.
Where's our first trip gonna be next year?
I think it needs to be international, man.
I need to get
We
my
waiting
passport.
on you, nigga.
Yeah, I'm about to say you the one holding this up.
Do you know December 28th it goes up $20?
To
To
what?
get a passport?
What
So
is
now it's like 120. It's gonna be like 145.
to get your passport?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm
Cool.
gonna do that today.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
I said
You're not gonna have it, bro. I guarantee you don't have it.
I'm gonna have it.
I guarantee,
I guarantee
you
I
don't
will.
have it.
I
you need to
guarantee I
do an
will.
international trip.
For sure. You know, we
Possibly
do. We
Impaired
do.
international.
We do. We're gonna do more trips. We're gonna do a lot of more pocket. When we're on these trips, let's make a goal to have a guest on from that area. Let's go.
that's
Let's
cool.
go out like the first 2 nights.
Meet somebody?
Meet somebody and be like, hey, like, I want to come on an episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm down.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Okay.
This like no joke. I ain't even about to I'm about to get all sentimental, but this like podcast that we're doing, I'm so thankful for it. I'm so thankful
Same.
for you. I'm so thankful for it because like it's given me and us an opportunity to actually say like be truthful about how we feel about shit and not hide behind shit.
Facts.
And I've gotten a lot of it, a lot out of it. And it's been great. Like there's been growing pains where we've all experienced them and we feel like
It's a process, man.
Yeah, like it's a process.
Trust the process.
Trust the fucking process. But like, you know, that's why I don't care if anything comes out of this in a way where like whoever deems successful, I already think it's fucking successful.
Successful, bro. It's
Right?
successful.
Period. Like that's
Yeah.
how I feel about it. And you know, so thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, all
sure.
right. I'm done being emotional. Fuck y'all niggas. Y'all niggas ain't see y'all trash.
I'm about to ask y'all something before we end this episode. I want to shout out Dom.
Yeah.
I want to shout out Dom, our friend Dom, and Sean and Ian.
Yep.
We did this raffle this year and this week. I mean, we did the 7 days of giveaways, and that was a huge success.
Had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. I think we should do more giveaways, more things for the people. Honestly, especially I know that's something you're very into with, especially at your career. You're always into that.
Yeah, I am. No.
So I want to do more. I want to do more giveaways and more stuff for the people. So thank Sean, Dom, Ian,
And everybody who participate or donate and everything like that.
all y'all people. I appreciate y'all for sure. This is all going to a good cause. Before we end it, actually, Vel, since you're here, talk to us about the frontline services.
Service.
Oh, Frontline Services is a service that helps like mental capacity with individuals. Some of them are coming right out, they're homeless. Like
Yeah.
they have big, huge homeless shelter, and a lot of homeless population all over the United States. They have mental illness. That's why they're homeless. So there's housing that they do for them. They provide them with services that they make them be of deemed quality of a human being. Because a lot of people look at homeless people as not of human quality, and they just chose to be homeless and they chose this life. And, you know, my nonprofit partners with them on a lot of different areas. And I'm glad that y'all picked that up too. And some of the proceeds are going to frontline services, but it's a good cause. And just because somebody's homeless doesn't mean they chose to be there. You know, things happen to them and they got that way.
Yeah.
Most of the people who are homeless are Vietnam or war veterans that we so freakingly care about in America, but like you don't, you know, you throw them aside and don't even give them services and things of that nature. So they do a lot of good work in Cleveland. They really do. They have like 6 communities where they do help assist homeless people getting off the street. It's fucking freezing outside right now.
It is. It is.
And, you know, we complain about it because we walk to our car.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they're like living in it.
Yeah.
So
I work in downtown Cleveland, as y'all know. So it's like I deal with homeless people all the time, and it sucks the interactions I have to have with them, because usually when they come in my bar, they're soliciting and they're doing stuff, and I have to kick them out into the code, and it sucks, and I hate doing it, but I know it's part of the job. But that's why this cause is very important, because I do care and want and hate the position that these people are in.
We all human at the end of the day.
No.
So
I think people
some more than others are human at the end of the day.
we are. These people just need to look at that and see that, because it could be you.
Yeah.
Could be.
Could be you.
It could be.
Could be me. That's how I look at it. It could be me. One wrong turn, or like anything could happen. It could be me,
Yeah.
but it's not. So thank you.
Thank y'all. Do y'all have any more things y'all wanna say for this episode?
Nah, man. I think
I don't fuck with coconut either.
Okay. Bananas and coconut.
Bananas, coconut.
coconut water.
You just can't be on an
coconut
island.
water.
That's all.
I can't be on an island.
That's all
I just
they
want to
got.
eat mangoes.
If you had, speaking of coconuts, island, I don't even know why this brought, but at one of my job meetings, the question was, if you had to be on an island, would you rather be by yourself or with your worst enemy? Go.
Oh man, that's deep. Worst enemy.
I don't have a worst enemy.
You don't have one.
No.
Yeah, whoever I hate the most, I would rather be on that island with them than by myself.
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
I would.
I get tired of myself too quick.
I would rather be with my worst enemy, because over time we probably could become friends.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah,
That's
Like,
everybody
have
has
some
said.
common like thing. After a while, it's only fucking 2 of us.
That's everybody has it. I
know
said
what I mean?
myself.
Of course, you said yourself, RoboCop.
you just see Corey on the island by himself.
just sitting there with a soccer ball, kicking a soccer ball up and down,
Right.
being like, "Yep, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm great.
He's like that last.
I got
man.
bananas."
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm an island man. I got bananas.
He'd have a beard, like, those, like
man.
whatever.
Can you imagine Corey with dreads and a beard?
No, but on the island, hell no. By yourself.
Yeah, that's what
You
I
want to be
said.
by yourself for real, man?
I mean, after they gave their reasons, I was like, I guess it might be a good idea to have somebody else with me, but
Listen, I've been like, you get sick of yourself. Like, I get sick of being in my head.
Yeah, I need somebody. I need
Like,
somebody.
to counterbalance that.
Yeah.
I guess we could resolve our problems. But
Oh,
yeah.
you RoboCop. Corey's RoboCop.
He got somebody specific in mind. He's like, no, fuck that.
That person. They ruined Nas.
Draymond Green is the big guy. I don't want to be stuck on an island.
Draymond Green is that dude, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
I love that man.
Fuck Draymond Green.
We got the same birthday, so I got to rock with him.
Oh, God.
Y'all got the same birthday?
Me and Draymond.
That makes a lot of goddamn sense.
Yeah,
He's an emotional Pisces.
yeah,
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I recognize him. I'm one of them.
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I love that. That's why I fuck with him.
Yeah.
I get it.
That makes
shit.
sense now. That makes sense.
All right, now I don't got nothing else.
He had to get off his
Yeah,
Draymond
get off
slander
his
real quick. I get it. So next week we're gonna come back and we're gonna do our top list of the year. Top albums. Top. We might do podcasts. We might do TV shows, movies, something. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But it's gonna be a little a lighter show.
Ooh,
Fun.
I know which one I'm going to say.
For sure. So yeah, I can't wait, y'all. I think this was a good episode.
Yeah.
We ended the year off strong.
Bro.
But this is only the beginning. Like I said earlier, this is only the beginning. This year was, I think, a launching point for what this podcast could be, and now it's time to go. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
We are the champions, my friend.
give us y'all feedback. How y'all feel about this episode? How y'all feel about
Right.
anything else y'all wanna y'all want to talk about in the new year,
Please.
hit us up. Hit us up. We want to hear y'all. We want to hear y'all.
Got you.
We want to talk to them. To y'all, to my brothers, love y'all.
Love you too, man.
For sure.
Nice.